Hi everyone, this is Needle Ninja. Welcome to my channel. Today I'll do a little stitch with me on this beauty, so let's have a fun stitchy time together. Okay, so this is a long dog sampler pattern called Pandemic, and I started this in July 2020. So it's been already, this is the third year I'm stitching on it. The size of this project is 365 times 429 stitches, and I am this far. Let me show you. So this is how far I've got. Yes, now you can see that. And this is actually the picture which I took when I had this hoop off. So I think I'm still on a page. No, this is page 7, I think, yeah. So today we'll be stitching. I will try to finish this little window here, and especially this flower. So let's not waste any time. So I will do this part. And I just did a little pre-run. You can see I already stitched 47 stitches. So let's continue. And for this project I'm using only 4 colors. These are the colors, and today I'll be stitching with 3, 8, 10. So, and I'm stitching on this project with a 1 strand only, single strand, and I'm doing full cross, 1 over 1 full cross. So okay, actually stitching with a single thread is, I think, more difficult than stitching with a 2, because I love to do a loop start, but because of needlebug, my dear Flosstube, I'm really big fan of Karen the needlebug. She showed me how to, well, she showed to all of us how to do a single strand loop start, so that's what I'm using now. So this is how I do that, or how she taught us. So starting, because yeah, really I don't like to flip my hoop. So coming from here, okay, something must go wrong because I'm filming. Come on, give me a break. Did I split the, okay, so troubleshooting, let's just cut that. Sorry for that. Pull it out and throw it away. So again, single strand loop start. Okay, and this fabric is 22 counts Hardenger, white Hardenger. This is the only fabric I have. Well, this is the only Hardenger I have, and I'm actually stitching on. It's not the easiest fabric, I think. It's kind of stiff, and but yeah, it's good enough. It's different than I'm used to, like Ada or DMC fabric, but yeah, I like always something new, so this is good. Some new challenge. And because I started the loop start from, so I need to finish the full cross. Basically I'm just stitching a half stitches. And what happened just now? What did happen? something is going on in here and I don't see. Okay, cleared. I cleared that somehow. Sorry for that. Let me cut this thread. So where was I? So yeah, basically I'm trying to stitch like half stitches first in one row, and then I go back so I don't have to check the pattern always. But because I started with a loop start and I had to finish the first cross, I'm going with this first row with the full crosses. And I can see that in the second row there is just 2 stitches, so I don't want to pull my sorry, I don't want to pull my thread so far, so I'll do the second line together with the first line. Well, there is no rule for how to stitch correctly, especially for me. No rule here, it's just I'm going how it feels comfortable. So yeah, easy and relaxing stitching. And this project is really, because it's just, well, single strand and just a 4 colors, so basically stitching with the 1 color only, and it's easy, very relaxing. And after you see there are just stitches in rows, but then you see the result that you're actually creating something like this flower or something. Yeah, so it's really beautiful and enjoyable. There are already few videos of how I start, I think the video of how I start this project, so if you like to see that, please go there. And I picked these 4 colors just like, I don't know, because I like it. I like how they look together. And so for all these like flowery and curly things, I'm using this color, the 3810. And for all the geometrical stuff, like these lines, or yeah, especially like the sharp things, I'm using the dark color. What is it? It's 3808. And for all the animals, the bright green, which is I think 3812, I think. And then you can see these black little things here, like birdies and everything that flies. I don't know why I decide to do that like that, but everything that flies will be black. Well, no, see, this is also a bird that he can fly, and I did him in green. So yeah, well, I felt like he should be green. I don't know. I think that the small, really small detailed little things will be in black. So after I finish this row, I will just go row by row with the half stitches. That's what I'm going to do. And now I should mark. So let me finish this one, and I'll mark, and I'll just stick my needle to the next one. So we did this this one and this one. Okay, I don't want to make a mistake, and there is one in here. Okay, so 3 rows are done and we're moving to the 4th row. Great. So 4. So now only the half stitches. I love how this is turning out. It's just beautiful. So 4, 1, nothing. Another 1, nothing. And then 1, nothing, and 2. That's how I count in my head when I go like this. Then I check it if it's correct. Looks like it's correct, and now I don't have to check the pattern anymore. I just go back to cover the half stitches with another half. Okay, so how is everyone doing? The spring just started. How is the weather in your places? Here it's kind of like, you know, well, it's much better, much, how do you say, like, not hot. It's still not hot, but it's kind of nice weather, like you don't have to wear a coat anymore. And the days are getting longer. That's what I like. Let me mark it. And my little son just last week, he graduated from elementary school. There is actually a graduation from elementary school. You go there, well, in Japan the kids start to go to school in April, and they finish in March. So, and the elementary school is 6 years here. So he finished his 6 years of elementary school education, and now we will go to junior high, which he will be starting in I think April, the first week of April or second week. It was kind of late, so now he has a spring vacation. That means for him, well, yeah, happy time. For parents, it's like, well, he's all day home, except when he goes for training. So yeah, his happy time, parents kind of busy time to work our job schedule around his holidays. So yeah, and he's asking for something like graduation present or not graduation trip. So I don't know, we have to think about something that's not like a rule or whatever, like you don't have to do that, but I feel like because of COVID and everything, we didn't went to so many places, like, I don't know, like a Universal Studio or Disneyland or those kind of vacations. We didn't do as much as we did with our older son. So I kind of feel like we should do that. already much older than I was with my older son, so I just like to relax and basically do nothing when I have a holiday, or just spending the time with the stitching, watching the TV. But he's still little, so I understand he wants to have a fun. So yeah, we should think about something. So maybe next week we will go to some little trip. I think it will be, but all Japan has a spring vacation, so there will be like millions of people, and that's what I don't like. So millions of people, but we are like, I think we will go to Universal Studio Japan in Osaka. Hope we can get the tickets, because no, I think we will get the tickets, but I cannot imagine there will be like so long lines for all the rides. But yeah, just let's go there and just try to enjoy the atmosphere. Yeah, could be fun, and he will be definitely happy. So that's my plan for next week. Yeah, and we need to buy him some like suits. How do you say, like nice clothes for school, because they're in an elementary school they had like a uniform. Do you say uniform? Like everybody wearing the same clothes. But in junior high it's free, but they have to have at least one nice suit. So that's what we need to buy him. So a lot of planning, a lot of new things. So kind of excited about that, but also a little bit worried. But I think that's normal. So yeah, spring vacation. How about your spring vacation? Okay, so I'll be finishing this part, and because in this case, okay, let's see, in this case there is nothing around. I think the next part in here, that's a black thing. Oh, one more thing, I have always the paper chart next to me, because as you can see there is no back stitches on a pattern keeper, and looks like, see, this is where we are right now. This is the part, and in a pattern keeper you can see, okay, I will just highlight it for you. This part, this is actually this one, this is actually this butterfly. So see, I have to always check like if there is a back stitch, and if it's actually like, because in the pattern keeper it just looks like nothing, but it's butterfly. So I have to be aware that I have to stitch it in I stitch butterflies in a black, I think. So yeah, and that's why that's what I wanted to say, that there is nothing around, and I don't want to flip my hoop. So if there are stitches with the same colors around, I will do the pin stitch, but because there is no, I will just finish end my thread from the top of the fabric, hide it under the stitches. It hides lovely. I thought with a single color it will not be good enough, but you cannot tell the difference. So that's how I do that. And for the last part, let's start. It's 3. Okay, so again with the loop start. And I will try to split this thread so it's even more secure. And why not do that again? Great, so let me cut that. And 1 nothing and 1. Okay. And there's this 1 alone, so I will do that first. So I will complete these stitches, full stitches. Three of them, and I think we're done with this color, right? And done with this flower, actually. So again, I will hide it under the stitches. What I need is like at least 2. The best is to have a 3 stitches in a, how do you say? Not in a row, but on top of each other. So, yeah, great. Okay, done with this flower, beautiful. So what do you think? Shall we stitch another part? How about, let's see, how about we change the color and we go to this, to that part. Yeah, maybe. Yes, let's do that. So next to the flower, I'm stitching these geometrical things. The new color, this is really, I love this color. This is so beautiful. So, oh, love that color. I don't know what is it, but like deep dark green, beautiful. Okay, so next stitch here. I'm not sure if there is anybody who still stitch on this pattern, because this was popular when, like, well, 3 years ago, and almost everybody is done with that and they finished their project. Well, not me. It will take me definitely 3 more years. I'm sure it will. 3 years, yes, maybe more. I would love to finish it sooner, but I know myself it's not going to happen. So yeah, slow progress, but I'm not rushing. So here, And I also saw so many already framed works of this project. It's just beautiful, beautiful. I think this is my only long dog. No, I have one more, but this was my first long dog sampler. It's actually really difficult to say that for me. Long dog sampler, no. Long dog sampler. So, and then after this one, I bought another one, long dog sampler, which calls New Normal. And I had a great idea with that project, and I love it so much. I love after the pandemic, the title, the New Normal, that was like wow for me. Started stitching on it and totally lost interest. That's like, I think that's the only project which I don't feel like pick it up and stitch. Really not. I don't know why that happens. I'm stitching it on a beautiful Cosmo fabric, so it's really soft and really nice fabric. The color is a little bit like dark grayish. I think there are a few videos of me working on it and how I started. I think that was the first video where I actually talked because till then I was just ninja, just really silent. I didn't have a how do you say, courage to use English as like bothering someone who will watch the video with the sound that my English does. So no courage there for a few, I think it was almost 1 year or half year I didn't talk. And then I tried. I was really so nervous. And then you liked it. So that was for me, it was like wow moment. Really? You're willing to listen to this, to what I have to say or how I say things, and it doesn't bother you? So that was kind of, yeah, that was wow. And then I started to talk, and well, I'm not the person who actually likes to talk about a lot of things. Well, I'm basically all the time what I'm doing is like like teaching my people the ballet and all the words. Yeah, I can say all the words from ballet in French, in English, in Japanese, in Slovakian. I'm really, my ballet vocabulary is how do you say, multi-language? No. Yeah, there I'm like jishimotsu, how do you say that? I am confident. That's the word, I think. So, ballet vocabulary, it's okay. Other than that, I'm like, really, I realize I'm easy person. I don't need to. I'm not using all the like, I don't know, clever words, but I love to listen to clever words. And that's why I love to listen to Stitchy Witch, her stitching and her talking. It's really like she has. Oh, I think I said it many times, but she has all the right words for so many things, and she doesn't repeat herself. And then I'm making a mistake. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. So yeah, she doesn't repeat herself. She has all like different words for so many things. I don't know if you understand what I'm wanting to say, but if you go and check her channel, I'm sure most of you know who she is. Well, yeah, I love to listen to her. So I'm sorry, my my talking while I'm stitching is really not so much on an intelligent level. It's just how when I'm relaxed, my head is off, and that's all I can get out from myself in this moment. Sorry. I don't think I will change anymore. That's who I am. That's how my brain works. And back to stitching. So this is this one is alone. Okay, let me mark. So we are under. The one grid is gone. So how can I continue? I should go. I will do this 4. Now I just stitched in a grid, right? I didn't realize. I'm not usually doing that, but I will do more like longer rows. Well, this was, I think, while talking, not so much thinking about what I'm doing. This was natural, so okay. So what now? What will I do now? I will do that one, but then what's next? If I don't care, I will just pull my thread and start this part here. And yeah, I don't care because that will be covered, so do this, and my thread is still long, so yeah, I'm coming here, and there is 6 stitches, so now I will do just half stitches, 6 of them, and there is 2 like in a diagonal above, so I'll do that too. So 4, 5, am I right? Yeah. And I will do this one above. Oh, why I'm not, looks like I'm not correct. Ah, this is already 6 stitches, okay, sorry. Here. So what I'm stitching now, it's these 2. Great. And now, let's see. Now I will leave that one like that, so yeah, just these 6. So what else can I tell you? It's actually very early in the morning. Everybody is just still sleeping. Very early in the morning means 4:50. Yeah, today it was Sunday, and I'm working on Sunday, and I came back home really extremely tired. And I just ate a dinner, took a shower, and I fade out. I think it was still like 7 p.m. And then I woke up at, it was like 3:30, I think, and I felt fresh and I felt hungry. So the night trip to refrigerator, there was some leftover which I didn't eat. This is my sandwich. I didn't have a time in a day, so that's what I got, like early morning breakfast. Sorry, at 4 o'clock. And yeah, and actually I felt like, oh, I'm so fresh that I could stitch. So here we are. Nobody, almost no sounds, almost no cars are yet running, so kind of silent time. Great for stitching. I don't know about my voice because I just woke up. And yeah, today, what's up? It will be 5, right? So at 7, two hours later, I'm really looking forward. I don't know how much you're into it, but now I'm really into like watching the sports. And now it's a WBC, it's a World Baseball Classic, and the national team of Japan, it's in the semifinals. So, and after 2 hours, they're playing with Mexico. Hopefully they will go, not quarterfinals, I think, yeah. And we are cheering for them already for what is it, like almost 2 weeks. There was a first round, and now the first rounds were in Japan, but now they are in I think Miami. So hi everyone in Miami, if you can give them a little cheer for me, closer than me. So yeah, they will play with Mexico, yeah, Mexico. And then if they win, there will be semi-final, and the other, there is, I think, USA and Puerto Rico. No, I think something. So maybe we can play with, if Japan wins. So I don't know, I'm looking forward to what will be the final. So yeah, toi to all the players. Basically, I didn't understand the baseball rules so much, because in Slovakia there is nobody plays baseball. There is ice hockey and soccer. That's it. But in Japan, baseball is kind of big, and my husband is always explaining me what's going on. So now I kind of know what's going on, and it's fun. It's not as much as fun as like soccer or especially ice hockey, because it's like, so speedy and so exciting. This is kind of like, yeah, easy to watch, not so much. But when there is excitement, it's really like, oh, like I'm cheering them like crazy. And now I'm looking like I should mark because I'm getting lost here. So you can, I think you know how, you can feel how excited I am about it. Okay, one more here. And let's do this part. Where is it? Let's go to here. Something tangled under. Okay. Not. Trying to gently push the needle through the knot, but my eyesight is already not so good, so I don't see what I'm actually doing. This is a tough one. If I cannot clear this. Oh yeah, we're going good, great. So, doesn't matter, but if I cannot clear that, I will try to pull that one under the fabric and leave it there and continue with the, no, I cannot. I marked the things I didn't stitch yet. So yeah, I will just leave it under and continue with the thread there is left. I'm stitching one under. I should. No, this is not correct. Back. Careful here. So let me unmark this because it's messing with my brain. Come on, off, okay. So let's finish this thread together. So this one, was it correct? I should go here. Okay. So now we're in the right place, and 6, that's right. Something again. Come on, give me a break. Give me a break. So once it starts to tangle, it's just really, it's continue doing that. And I don't have that kind of problems with the 2 strands when I'm stitching with the 2 strands. Maybe I should use a wax or something like that. I don't know if it will help. What do you think? Are you using those kind of things? Like waxing your thread, or I saw somebody using the little bit wet sponge and just running the thread through a wet sponge. So yeah, could make a difference. I should try that. I don't know. So any advice will be very appreciated. Sometimes the end of this thread, like the end of the folded thread is become really like fluffy. Do you say fluffy? Like hairy, and it tangles easier. So that's sometimes when I pull the new thread, I cut both ends. So it's kind of like, how do you say, like, I don't know how you say, but like fresh ends. So I didn't do that this time, but it's okay. So there's 2 over grid line. Great. So yeah, as I said, like I like to watch like a sports documentary or just watching the sports, and now I'm really into, on Netflix there is a Formula 1 series, and I used to be very into F1. No, I wasn't, basically. No, when I was a child, my dad and my brother, they always watched the F1 on a Sunday, and because we had, long time ago, we had only one TV, and I wanted to watch something else. I was always very, very, very angry that on a Sunday I couldn't watch something else because the guys wanted to watch F1. So I didn't like F1 in that time. But once I married, okay, let me mark because we're getting okay. But then I met my husband, and while we were dating, the tradition was like spending the Sunday, because the F1, when you watch it in the time, how do you say, time lag in Japan, it's really like around midnight. The race started at midnight, so that was our like tradition to, on Sunday midnight, watch the race. So we were really into F1, and then we even went to see some races here in Japan, Suzuka. And yeah, and then I don't know why, but we lost the interest right around like when Michael Schumacher got injured, and we somehow naturally stopped watching Formula. So it's been like almost 10 years, I think. And now it's on Netflix, and I was like, yeah, maybe, oh well, what am I doing? Wait. Now let's mark it this. Okay. 3 here. So yeah, I found it, and now I'm really enjoying. I think I'm in the 2nd season, and all the like memories of Formula 1 just came back to me, and yeah, it's kind of, now that's what I'm enjoying. But I cannot stitch with that because I want to watch it, so that's not that's not a good combination. When I stitch, I just like to listen to some music, basically just listen to some news. Yeah, news, the things I don't need to watch, just listen to. So definitely not Netflix. But anyway, or just if you making me a company, or did I say it right? Like if I'm recording you keeping me a company, or I'm just imagining, like, even it's not the real time, but like I'm imagining, like, what do you think when I'm saying, or what are you doing when you're watching me stitch? So for me it's actually like a real time stitching with you. So that's when I don't need any news, any nothing, no distraction. Just thinking about all the people who loves to stitch, our little cute friendly community. That's very comfortable zone for me. Okay, so the thread is really getting short, so let's do, I don't think we can finish this block, but I will go a few more stitches. Looking at the pattern, I think I didn't do any mistakes because it looks beautiful, and it looks, how do you say, like even. So now I did, what is this? This 3 mark, baby. Am I that far? No. Oh, mistake? No. Wait, I'm 1, 2. There is a mistake. Oh, I lost the track. No, 1. Okay, I didn't do that line yet. So where is my thread ended? Okay. So 3 and here. Like really, it sometimes amazes me. Like sometimes I can follow without any troubles and not even thinking, like just stitching automatically, and then I see something like that is not correct, or but basically that's correct, but I just do a mess in my brain, and like how can I say that? I make myself confused by myself. No, that's definitely not how you say that. But in Japanese or in Slovak, we say that something like that. So sorry, I can't explain. So I'm doing the damage to myself, nobody else to blame. And then I stuck in my head like, what am I doing? Where am I? And just I'm realizing like all I need to do is just calm down. Like now, when I'm thinking like, should I do that row? Still have enough threads, so let's do that. So now I'm going upwards. It's something I don't usually do, but I think I want to finish this thread. And I'm doing a chicken race, I think, already. Not yet, but yeah, I don't like to stitch with the short thread. So I don't know why I'm doing that. Because I think I didn't finish the thought I want to say, so, but I hope you get what I wanted to say. So basically, if there is a mistake, yeah, you should clear the mistake, but there is many times that there is no mistake and I'm panicking without any reason. So like a little while ago. So no tragedy, nothing so wrong, nothing went wrong. We'll just find the correct hole. Looks like I'm doing a full cross stitch now. What did changed? Okay, last row. Last row is 3. Great. Hope you enjoyed. If you didn't, I'm sorry. I'm looking forward to work a little bit more on this project and maybe hopefully finish at least this page. Okay, let me finish first this thread. Now I could do pin stitch because there will be a lot of stitches around, but no. Okay, great. How many stitches we did? Wait, let me mark. And we did this one, right? Correct? Okay, how many? 200 stitches. Yeah, great. So thank you everyone for watching. And what is it today? Is Monday, so hope you have a nice week and see you soon. Bye. Happy stitching, everyone.